He's credited with turning the Husky football program back into a powerhouse team. But Coach Chris Peterson is also known for caring equally about the person as much as the player.
Life is about finding passion in what you do, and we're passionate about football. But like I said, that's only half of what we're passionate about. We're passionate about raising good people.
Some might think that's challenging to do, reading national headlines about college athletes and sexual assault.
Is there something in your belief of being an athlete that makes them vulnerable to making these types of mistakes?
Yeah. What I think is they might have more access and there might be more people around them that want to be around them. But yet I always tell these guys, even with that, the rules are very much different for you in this room than your normal college kid on campus.
Peterson believes the microscope athletes live under is justified. So to help them succeed, he makes teaching respect a priority.
Maybe your folks had a sex ed talk with you back in the day, maybe. And then you heard some stuff maybe in school, in the classroom. And then everything else you just learned on the internet and in the streets and all that stuff. So, and then when you get here, nobody talks about that like in real meaningful ways. It's just whatever. And so we always are like, no, we're going back to basics here.
The basics include lectures in this very room.
I hear you have a PowerPoint demonstration that you give them.
Yeah, I mean, I got tricks. I got lots of tricks.
And bringing in rape survivors to share their stories with the team, stories that leave an impression.
I mean, we've had people come in here that have said every word in the book, just telling the story. And those are the good speakers. Those are the ones that's real life. That's the ones where our guys are locked in and that's where they're learning.
It kind of came out of the blue.
King County prosecutors David Martin and Lisa Johnson, who oversee domestic violence and sexual assault cases, remember getting the invitation.
I was amazed.
The two gave the players different scenarios, like seeing a woman who had too much to drink.
What would they do? Would they step in? Would they go to protect that person? Or if it's their buddy, would they pull their buddy away?
Because so many of these players have gotten a message when they were growing up that they shouldn't drink and drive. Those messages haven't been as consistent or as frequent in sexual assault and domestic violence.
We call it Built for Life. Like, these are life topics. These are life skills. You know, specifically when we go into the area of women, we talk about our Real Man program, what a real man looks like, how a real man conducts himself.
Peterson says the training is part of the program, just like memorizing plays or strength and conditioning. Set an example, be part of the solution.
It's about doing the right thing and changing culture and changing how men need to conduct themselves. I mean, I think sexual assault and those type of issues, those are much more male problems than female problems. The males are the ones that can solve this.
We asked Coach Peterson about the new NCAA policy about mandating this type of training for coaches and athletes. He thought it was a good step forward, but he feels doing it just once a year to check a box and satisfy a requirement is not nearly enough. Reporting live in the newsroom, Alyssa Hahn, King 5 News.